The first thing you have to do, and I do have casinos like that, and the first thing I do is you have to really look at what you need, right? What your business demands, what your demographic demands, right? And then you work from there. I hear many people say everybody needs a host department. I don't know yet. I know it cuts into my paycheck, right? But I don't know yet, right? But there's two types of hosts you need. You might just, if you have no competition, you don't need aggressive salespeople, right? If there's no competition for miles and miles and miles, and you have all the growth, then there's no reason for a PD. So that's the first thing. And on LinkedIn, it's constant. It's constant with these people who've never been in player development or casino hosting. And they're throwing around player development like it's water. First of all, it's casino player development, right? Player development is sports. It's casino player development. And player development is the growth. It's sales. It's finding the growth and looking for the growth and building the growth, right? And then there's casino hosting, which is maintenance, which is taking care of and recognizing, celebrating. It's hospitality to the ninth level, right? It's concierge to the ninth level. So first you got to figure out what you need and how many of those you need, But it starts with the data, Craig. It starts with the data. So the first thing you really need to identify the data. You need to find the growth. You need to find the growth in the high frequency players. You need to find the growth in the low frequency players. You need to find the growth in the out of market players. And then you need to find the growth in the inactive players and the inactive list and the decliners. There's so many segments and there's so many sub-segments that I have come up with over the years. Now my chart looks crazy. It looks like I'm flying to the moon. So I just want to get it out before I start announcing it. But there are going to be Nick Ippolito conferences and conventions. Yep. They're going to be coming to a gaming state near you. They're going to be in every gaming state, and they're going to be strictly player development and casino hosting.